Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my channel Saudi English News. I am your host Arif Khan. Many Saudi regions expecting active winds while Makkah to witness rainfall. The National Center of Meteorology NCM issued on Saturday several alerts regarding the expectation of active winds and raised dust in several of Saudi Arabia regions, including rainfall on Makkah. The NCM said that the alerts expected that the Makkah region, which include Al Khumra, Turba, Ranaya, will be receiving light to moderate rain, accompanied with activity in surface winds and a decrease in visibility, while the region that will witness active winds and raised dust with a lack of visibility in Riyadh region, including Al Falas, Al Solayal, Wadi Al Dawasir, in addition to Al Sarkia region, including Al Asa, Al Adil, Bukaya, Al Jubail, Al Khobel, Dammam, and Al Qatif, Al Ras Tanura. Over 500 security personnel serve Grand Mosque visitors during Ramadan. The General Presidency of the Affairs of the two Holy Mosques, represented by the Agency of Security, Safety, Confrontation, Emergency and Risk, has provided more than 500 security personnel to serve Grand Mosque visitors during the holy month of Ramadan. This comes in order to preserve and protect the main entrance, follow up the regulation of crowd and manage it. Additionally, the security personnel are there to ensure the readiness of safety means inside the Grand Mosque and prepare all the corridors leading to Tawaf. The presidency is keen to receive the pilgrims upon their arrival and providing the service they need, starting from the Grand Mosque entrance and courtyard until their exit. The Undersecretary of the General Presidency of the Security, Safety, Confrontation of Emergency and Risk Affairs, Fayaz Al-Harthi, said that the agency is conducting several tasks through the qualified and trained national cadres. The agency is also following up the progress of security and safety operations, protect individual and checking on the public utility systems. The cadres perform the early detection of all risks and ensure the effectiveness of the extinguished systems and follow up the periodic maintenance of them, along with the warning devices in the Grand Mosque in addition to apply the weather fluctuation plan. The cadres ensure the safety precedence routes as well as removing all the obstacles that impede on the movement of the pilgrim during the performance of their rituals. It is worth mentioning that there are more than 15 security observers who speak different languages to serve the visitors in the Grand Mosque in the best possible way. He noted that among languages they speak are the Chinese language, Sinbala, Sri Lanka language, Urdu, Hausa, Persian, English and Turkish. MHRST proposed amendments to labor law are not final. The Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development MHRST has reaffirmed that the proposed amendments to the labor law are merely suggestions that have not been approved finally. The ministry clarified that it will make an official announcement in the event of the final approval to any amendments in the labor law. The proposed amendments have been shared with all entities and individuals seeking their viewpoints and suggestions with regard to the appropriations. In response to a report that appeared in the Okas newspaper on March 27, the ministry clarified that what was the published were the proposed amendments that were shared through the public consultation platform Stitla in January 2021. This is to ensure the participation of all concerned entities as well as the individuals in the survey expressing their opinions and viewpoints on the stability of these amendments. The ministry emphasized these are the proposals in their entity. They would not come into force until they have approved in accordance with the prescribed procedures. The ministry stated that it had early submitted a number of proposals with regard to amend a number of provisions in the labor law as well as the provisions decisions in the ministry through the Titla platform seeking feedback from the stakeholders. There was within a principles of transparency that wise leadership and government agencies have adopted in order to ensure the involvement of the public in the decision-making process. Stitla is the unfined electronic platform which is affiliated with the National Competitiveness Centers. The platform aims to enable the public and government entities to give their feedback on draft laws related to economic and development affairs before they are approved, contributing to a safe and stable business environment. No fees are charged from the public or government entities for sending their feedback through the platform. Okaya asked not to travel to Guinea and Tanzania due to Marburg virus. Saudi Arabia Public Health Authority Okaya has called on people to avoid traveling to Guinea and Tanzania due to Marburg virus. Okaya said that the people must not travel to Guinea and Tanzania until the outbreak of the Marburg virus disease is brought under control. Those who are already in these two countries must follow upon the preventive measures issued from the Ministry of Health and Okaya, in addition to following the instruction of the local health authorities. An official sources in Okaya said that these advice were based on what was issued from the health authorities of Guinea and Tanzania. Okaya confirmed that the virus does not spread through the air, noting that there are two ways to transmit the virus, which is from human to human and from animal to human. The Marburg virus is transmitted from human to human when touching private body fluids such as blood, urine, saliva, sweat, feces, vomiting, etc. of a person infected with a virus, whether it is living or dead person, or through direct contact with the things contaminating with the virus such as clothes, needles, bedding, and medical equipments. As for the transmission of the Marburg virus from the animal to human, it is the event that a person touches the blood or any fluids of the risk or dead animals infected with the disease. Regarding the incubation period of the virus, Wakaya said that the symptoms will appear between 2 to 12 after exposure to the virus. The intimate symptoms from 1 to 5 days will include loss of appetite, weakness, pain in body such as back and abdomen, sudden fever, diarrhea, and several headache. The follow-up or late symptoms of the virus are nausea, bleeding, skin rash, diarrhea, or blood stools, blood coming from the nose or mouth, or any place where the skin is injured. Okaya urged travelers to avoid unnecessary travel to endemic area, pointing the importance of the travel, isolating himself immediately and seeking care if any symptoms appear. Traveler coming from the endemic area must self-isolate if symptoms appear within 21 days of arrival, with the importance of the contacting the Ministry of Health or call center 937. Thank you so much for watching my video.